So we're picking Jakarta today, and what I look for in Jakarta, of course, when it gets yellow, that's easy call. This one is turning yellow, but what I also look for is stretched bottom of the fruit. So you can tell, for instance, with this fruit, that is far from being ready to pick. It's, very green, and definitely you would not say it's stretched out. This is actually rounded here. There's this, this whole area is stretched out and rather plump. Color is a good thing, but you can pick them when they're green, but have the stretched bottom. So, of course, that one was an easy one to pick, and there's a few others that are real easy calls, and then I'll get into picking the ones that are green. You cannot pick Jakarta based on the blush alone, because that's really not a good indicator. That one just fell into the basket. I didn't need to pull it off the stem at all. So that's always a good indicator too. It's fairly small for Jakarta, but that was ready to pick. Oh, here's another easy one to pick. Easy as far as easy to tell that it's ready. Jakartas can be quite a big fruit, but here you see the stretched bottom, but also this yellow that's running down the fruit. I mean, that's whole side is yellow underneath the blush, and sort of speckled green, but that's typical coloration for a ripe Jakarta fruit. I'll put these down and pick some more. So this take a little bit longer time to ripen, but it has the yellow, and this is fairly stretched out. It's maybe 1 day or 2 days behind those other fruit. It's the north side of the tree, so a lot of these fruit are further behind the other parts of the tree. This seems like it can stay on for another couple days. This is a beautiful color here. Let's see what the bottom looks like. Whoops. Yep, that one was ready to pick. Darn. We've got some fruit that fell overnight. It's I haven't been the one picking this tree for a little while, so I really need to get out and check on the Jakarta trees more often. Jakarta seems to have a pretty long season, which means that not everything is ready to pick at the same time. So you have to go around each tree and look. This was another easy one to call with the change in coloration, but look at the bottom, it's nice and stretched out. one up high looks like it could be ready to pick. Not quite as ripe as the last one. Come on. So that you can see is stretched out. A little bit greener than these others, but that should ripen up great. Fruit was having trouble getting into the little basket here, but also it looks like it's ready to pick. Just beautiful. The bottom's not quite as stretched out, but the rest of the fruit looks like it's full, and that's pretty darn close to being completely stretched out on the bottom. Come on, there you go. Okay, and then this one. This one has more of a, it's not as pretty of a color as the one I just picked, but has a stretched out bottom, very full bottom of the fruit. We've got, it's got some Jakarta in my hand, but see, we have some yellow, but you really, this coloration on this side is a good indicator, but as I say, you just can't go by red because there can be some rather pretty fruit that are not ready to pick yet. So that's it for picking Jakarta. I'm full here, full hands. What a gorgeous fruit that is. Well, this one has got some green on it when it dropped. So that was a look at how to pick Jakarta. Jakarta is a fairly significant sized tree. We try to keep ours at a good reachable level, but still most of the time when you're looking at the fruit, deciding whether to pick it or not, you are looking at the bottom of the fruit. And that's a good thing, because when that bottom of the fruit gets stretched out, that skin stretches out, that's a good indicator that it's ready to pick. Sometimes you'll see yellow fruit on the tree, and of course that's another good indicator. The problem is that they drop very quickly. This is a drop, and there's a lot of yellow and then a little bit of green still. So anyway, Jakarta does very well for us. There's a few things to look for when picking the fruit, but for us it's very well worth growing because not only is it a beautiful fruit, but it's delicious.